All right, well, welcome to Campsite Chasers, and let me show you around the campsite that we chased down. Got a nice little fire going right over here. It's kind of a nice little area, and on top of that, it's in a nice wooded area. We got the camper here, and we are actually at a campground. All right, yeah, so Oakley and I, we're just sitting here just hanging out, having a good time. I am going to cook up a pretty good meal tonight. I went and picked some potatoes out of my garden and some green beans out of there as well. So it's going to be a mashed potatoes, green beans, New York strip, and lobster. Two tails. So stay tuned for that. That'll be coming up here in a bit. Alright, well, I made that New York strip here, and the lobster tails, and the potatoes, and green beans. I'm pretty sure I dried out the lobster, but that's alright. That's alright. We're going to give the potatoes a try. They're probably the hottest right now at this point. Ooh, garden potatoes. That's where it's at. Try these green beans that are garden green beans. I don't know what made me decide to do a garden, but I wanted to do something with our backyard, and I thought about a garden. So here we are. I gotta try that steak. I think I overcooked that too. Me and cooking over a fire, I don't think we get along very well. Yeah, it's definitely dried out. Dang it. Well, I failed on that mission. That's alright. Still edible. Let's see if it still tastes decent, you know. Eh. It's okay. It's got good flavor, but it could be a lot better if I wouldn't have dried it out. Nice big old gourmet meal here for myself. Not too bad. What you doing? You're just tired, aren't you? You're tuckered out from today, eh? So I suppose there's been a little bit of wondering what's going on with the channel with changing the name. So I changed the name because the Olive Boys was, when the boys were little, And we'd go racing dirt bikes and camp together and do stupid stuff on YouTube and or for videos. And well, now the boys are growing up and they're not on the channel as much as they once were. And since I do a lot of camping videos, I wanted to go with more of a camping theme, and so I like to chase down campsites. So I went ahead and went with it. And let me know what you think of it. And the garden. If you've been watching the shorts, let me know what you think of the garden videos or the garden shorts. I am going to have a garden video coming out probably in a week or two, so stay tuned for that video as well. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and keep smashing this down. Yep, garden potatoes are where it's at. I didn't realize how good eating out of a garden was, but wow. I'm gonna do a lot of things different on that garden. I'll talk more on that stuff in the garden video that's gonna come out. Man, this is good. I gotta try that lobster. I know I dried that out. Lobster for me can be really tricky to cook. Might not be too bad. Dip it in a little bit of butter here. Alright, I failed on the steak, but the lobster, oh yeah, this right here is the winning ticket. So that's alright, I'll take that. I'll take that as a win. Some little good old mashed potatoes in there. I like the little potatoes. I don't care for the real big ones. I like the little ones where I can just cut it up quick, throw it in the fire. I don't have to worry about taking the skin off. Washed them off. Away I ran with them. Man, these are good. I wish they would sell the steaks singly, but this is a New York strip and they always package them up two. So I got one at home, but yeah, they do that with ribeyes too. It's always like, no, I don't want two, I only need one. Selling point, I guess. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up and I'll get back with you guys later. Alright, well guys, Oakley and I have been sitting out by the fire, and I think it's time to head in and probably head to bed. You ready to go in? Alright, let's go. Well, it's definitely a warm one out there today. Probably should have done something to maybe a little bit different other than cooking on the fire, but that's alright. Wanted to try cooking the lobster on the fire. That was a kind of a flop, but it turned out. The steak, it was so-so, but I tell you what, those green beans and those potatoes fresh out of the garden, that's the way to go. So stay tuned to the channel though, because I'm going to be doing a lot more gardening videos and shorts, and I do have a video coming out soon with the garden. I'm going to try a few different things, so stay tuned for that one. I don't want to say a whole lot, like I said earlier, so stay tuned with that. But I think Oakley and I are probably about to head to bed. She's beat. She's laying down right behind me, and I'll show you her real quick. Yeah, there's Oakley. You're all tired out, aren't you? You're tired, huh? Long day for you. Yeah, it was long. Is it bedtime? Well, is it bedtime? Is it bedtime? Yeah, alright. Yes, it's bedtime. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna call it a night. So, catch back up with you in the morning. Whew. You ready to head to bed, big girl? Alright, we'll see you then. Alright, well, good morning. Yeah, somebody's trying to tell me it's time to get up. Alright, ready? Is it time? Yeah? Is it time to wake up? Okay guys, as I'm leaving the campground here, you gotta check this rig out. This thing's pretty cool. Check that out. That's pretty cool. Look at that. That's awesome. Another one there too. That's cool. Alright, we're just on the outside of getting out of here. Look at all these campsites. There's a lot of open campsites here, but there's also a few people here. I'd say there's probably maybe 15 campers here. Well guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment. It really does help the channel out. We'll see you in the next one.